This weather report brought to you by the Holden Trailblazer. It's tow time.
In today's main stories, a Logan mother could spend decades behind bars after her 2 toddlers were found dead in a searing hot car. The state government is set to put air conditioning into hundreds of classrooms across Queensland in time for the new school year. And the federal government has committed more than $500 million towards fixing the aged care sector.
A Townsville police officer who is allergic to cats put himself on the line to save a 3-week-old kitten caught between a fence and some corrugated iron. A stray cat and its 3 babies were trying to find shade when one became stuck. It's believed it had been there for a few hours.
I'm not heavily allergic, but if I have skin contact, sometimes it doesn't go too well. But yeah, the gloves helped out with that.
The kitten and the senior constable are both doing well. The 000 call taker now plans to adopt the cat.
He came into the world with just 2% of his brain, a young boy lucky to even draw his first breath. 7 years on, he's not just surviving, but thriving, and it's largely thanks to the help of a Gold Coast medico.
I can't get up. I can't walk.
The story of little Noah Wall is a parable of hope and the power of science.
Would you like to be able to move your legs?
Yep.
And walk?
Yep.
But the 7-year-old has already come on in leaps and bounds.
His case is the only one of its kind in the world.
Born with an estimated 2% of his brain, the remainder of his cranial cavity was filled with cerebrospinal fluid.
I was paralysed from my brain.
He's defied the odds and the medical world by growing his brain to 80% within 3 years. His parents' determination for him to one day walk brought him from his home in England to the Gold Coast and into the care of neurophysicist Ken Ware.
Noah's mother actually called me after she'd seen an article on the front page of the Daily Mirror that related to Martin Hibbert, who was a victim of the Manchester bombing, and Martin had actually been out for some therapy here.
Ken's Neurophysics Therapy Institute isn't set up to assist children, but for Noah, he made an exception.
And I just started to move his legs around so he could actually witness his legs moving.
His progress being broadcast around the world.
He's grown a brain. This is incredible.
By his brain picking up those messages and tuning into that, when he was asked to do it himself, he could start to mirror that.
The groundbreaking Gold Coast clinic is brimming with success stories.
The way I'm going now, the progress has been incredible.
The most successful in the world at being able to help people with spinal cord injuries restore some function.
Ken and Nikki did my exercises.
And we'd like to thank them from the bottom of our heart.
Katrina Blowers, 7 News.
It's just remarkable, isn't it?
It's incredible what they can do, isn't it? Fantastic.
Nice one, Noah.
Yeah.
Weather now, and Tony, what can we expect for the rest of the week?
Well, Max, we'll start with some more hot and dry weather tomorrow, but storms are a chance by Wednesday and possibly again next weekend. It won't be much, but hopefully we can scrounge up a few drops of rain on those days. Now, today, morning cloud cleared and the smoke haze wasn't quite as thick in most spots. Archerfield reached a top of 31 degrees, Greenbank 32 and a cooler 27 for the Redlands coast. Moving over Western Queensland now, there's been plenty of storm activity. We have some cells running from east of Winton down towards the Maranoa and Warrego district at the moment, though recent storm warnings have just been cancelled. There's also been some welcome rain for those storms. These pictures from around Roma and also near Gundawindi, with a few spots picking up between 5 and 10 millimetres and the odd heavier fall a bit further west. Onto the satellite now. Those storms have taken off near a trough over Western Queensland, and we also have the first cyclone in the southwest Pacific Ocean for this season. Cyclone Rita has just been upgraded to Category 3 and will hang around near Vanuatu for the next few days. We're not expecting any impact for Queensland, but it is a sign that the tropics are trying to kick into gear ahead of the northern wet season. Now, tomorrow we'll see a cold front sweeping across New South Wales, triggering storms there, maybe just up into far southern parts of Queensland, including the Downs. Around the nation tomorrow, some showers on the cards for Melbourne and Hobart, storms for Canberra and Sydney, a hot one, 33 degrees, some dust and smoke also on the cards there. Back to northern Queensland, a possible storm in Weipa, but otherwise dry. Patchy cloud on the east coast should clear in the course of the afternoon. Heading south, a possible shower in Longreach, more likely to see a storm around Roma and Stanthorpe late in the day. Very high fire dangers across the region. And across the southeast, a bit of morning cloud with skies clearing in the afternoon. Ipswich up around 35, high 20s along the coast. And across the suburbs, skies also clearing, though with winds turning a bit more northerly. Any smoke haze from the Moreton Island fire should be restricted to far south southern Bayside suburbs in the afternoon. Boaties, we're looking at northerlies to 15 knots in the morning, north-northeast up to 25 in the afternoon. So in Brisbane, some morning cloud, a mostly sunny afternoon, 21 to 31 degrees. Looking ahead, a possible storm on Wednesday, not too much in it, but hopefully a couple of drops. In Ipswich, that 40% chance of a storm on Wednesday, then cooler to into Thursday, 32 degrees. Gold Coasters, 28 with that storm Wednesday, 26 on Thursday. And on the Sunshine Coast, another chance of a storm next Sunday for the first day of summer. Sharyn and Max, hopefully it's a sign we'll get some more rainfall with the change of season.
Let's hope so. Thanks, Tony, and thanks for joining us this Monday.
Ange Cox has the latest at 10:30 tonight. From all the team, have a good night.
Good night.